Hello Libra, welcome to your reading here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you're watching this reading was meant to find you. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. If there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. And remember, Libra, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. 3 of Wands. You are intensely focused in your life right now. I think that you are making decisions based on what is right and what is necessary. You don't care about public opinion. You don't care about the criticism. You don't care who you might piss off. You're doing what needs to be done in your life right now. Okay? You're somebody who believes in the correctness of your choices. Your will is being applied to your life in a manner that is confident and assertive and, dare I say, righteous. Okay? And I don't mean that in kind of with a negative connotation. I mean that you are convinced of the correctness of your choices. And when we're in this zone, when we are doing our will, it doesn't matter if it feels good or not. It doesn't matter if people approve of it or not. You're doing what you need to do. Let's put this into some context. Okay? Let's see. What are you doing? We've got a Princess of Cups. Okay, interesting. Got a Knight of Wands. Got the Eon, or Judgment, Rebirth, Reawakening. This is you rising like a phoenix from the ashes, doing your will. Maybe following what feels right to you. Okay? And maybe that's kind of what this phoenix from the ashes energy is now you are, you're doing what is right for you based on what your dreams are. You're following your soul desire here, okay? We have a 4 of Swords. We have the Libra Power card. There is the Justice card, also called Adjustment, and that's in the future position. That is the card that rules the sign of Libra. This is definitely your reading. And we've got a Knight of Swords. That is the cardinal air energy. This represents your Libra energy in action. Okay, double power cards. That is that. Holy smokes, we got more fire. We got an Ace of Wands. We got the 8 of Cups. Right, 5 of Wands. Very fiery energy for you in your life right now. The 8 of Cups is what you do not want. You don't want a life that is hopeless and helpless and decaying and dying and sinking down into the mud. You don't want a life of disappointments. You don't want a life of feeling, well, what if? What if I would have done things my way? What if I would have pursued my dreams, my goals? What if I would have, what if, right? This is a card of the hopeless feeling. This is the feeling that our life is being drained of its vitality and there's nothing we can do about it. This is powerless. This is, no, you don't want this. You've got fire, you've got confidence, you've got will, you've got creativity, you've got energy, you've got force and fire here. There's no room for sorrow, for self-pity, for that kind of, this kind of a loss of heart, right? So this is the card that's in the position of what you do not want. So this is what we're overcoming. Maybe you're feeling this right now. This is the obstacle for you to overcome. This is the River card. This is what the will has to get over in order to start fighting for your life, fighting to manifest your dreams. This is a very, very powerful read. This is serious. Okay? Double power cards, double Libra energies here. This is really powerful. We're going to select a mystery card, a bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. And we're just going to set it down over here with Tiny Bob Ross right on top. Happy little Bob. Everybody's best friend, right? Bob Ross. We're not going to look at that card until the end. It will tie everything together, and it will give us the confirmation that we need. It'll probably be another Libra card, right? If you have a prediction, though, put that down in the comments. Let's take a look around the room. What we see here in terms of major arcana, 2, rebirth, reawakening, the Eon card, the judgment, the wake-up call, right? And your true self. You're the best version of yourself, Libra 2.0. So it seems like you're rising from the ashes, a phoenix rising from the ashes into your true nature, into following your will, living your life, manifesting your own dreams, doing things that are going to be right for you, that are going to satisfy your deepest soul desires, not feeling as if your life is wasting away. Okay? So the major arcana here tell a story. You went through this doorway recently. You made a decision to change your life and start living a life that is resonating with your highest nature, your spiritual self. Okay? You are rising from the ashes as a pure spiritual being. Major arcana, we got fire, 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 a little bit of water, 1, 2, and of course a little bit of air, 1, 2 on the air, right? So the air even tells a story. The 4 of Swords, you're not listening to what other people say. You don't care what anyone else's opinion is right now. You're making decisions based on your highest spiritual nature, your connection with spirit. Okay, and that's how you're making decisions in your life. You're a very self-possessed person. You're very much in your spiritual power right now. And then the water tells a story, of course, too. We're manifesting our dreams. We're not living for anybody else. We're not sacrificing our dreams. Now, this sounds a little selfish, right? It's supposed to. Because what came before this was, I think, you sacrificing your dreams, giving up on what you wanted in life for the sake of other people, someone else specifically, or just people in general. And you're done with that right now. Right now is the time for transitioning from the old life to the new, from the old way of living to the new. This is that doorway, that fiery doorway. I think you've already walked through it. I think you've already made the decision to say, I'm done with the pity party. I'm done, losing time and energy, right? Not living my dream, not living my best life. I'm tired of living here where it's dark, it's decaying, it's swampy, all the vitality, all the love, all the joy is just being drained from life. We're done with this, right? Yeah, really good energy here. My goodness. The Princess of Cups, you're having dreams. You have aspirations. The Princess of Cups is about those dreams, fantasies, hopes and wishes, the aspirations, the things that you wish to pursue in life, your dreams, right? And we want to make them a reality. And the 3 of Wands, of course, is your belief in yourself that this is the correct way to live, right? You fully believe that you have a fundamental right or a duty even in life to know what your dreams are and give it your very best try. To go out and manifest them. Right? You know what the alternative is because you've been living that. The alternative is an 8 of Cups. Well, we don't want that anymore. So the only option left is to believe in yourself, to have the self-confidence, to believe in what you are doing, and to believe in the correctness of what you're doing. You are choosing to live your life and manifest your dreams. And that is correct. That is right for you. Okay. Down beneath the surface, we have a Prince of Wands. This is your ability to sustain interest over time. And this really is, it's kind of, this is a good reminder that when you're committed to your dreams like this, you actually have the stamina to see it through. Okay, so very important quality here. A very important testament to your character. You're not someone that just will dabble in something and say, oh, it's too hard, I give up. I don't want to do it. So when we're saying that you are living this 8 of Cups life previously, it's not through lack of trying, right? I think that you were trying your best to make the most of this. You didn't just give up and say, oh, woe is me. You didn't quit after 5 minutes and say, oh, life is too hard. No, I think you've been working at life for a long time. I think you've been proving your commitment, proving your stamina. See, this is a sustained interest over time. It's a perseverance, right? So you have this ability to commit. You have this ability to see things through till the end. I think with the Eight of Cups, it was just the wrong things, or it was somebody else's dream or somebody else's life, right? But you have this ability to commit and to sustain your interest and your vitality, your high energy levels, right? To sustain that for the long haul. Now, I don't know what happened prior to this, and I don't know what this situation was, but this was a moment where you woke up, you decided to live life for yourself, you decided to change your life. You decided that maybe you were committed to the wrong things. Now you're committed to the right things. Okay? This is a fiery doorway. It wasn't easy. It was ashes, and then the phoenix rises, right? First, we got to get to the ashes, yeah. So this is a decision to really go through this doorway and change your life, which is really going to burn off anything attached to you that is not contributing to this aspiration of yours. Whatever that is for you. Okay. Now, we don't have any earth energy here because it doesn't matter what your dreams, wishes, hopes, and aspirations are. They could be anything at all. It does not matter. What matters is how and why you're going after those things. You're going after them with intense creativity and energy and confidence. You're going after them because they are your purpose. They are what you can recognize as a deep soul desire in you, as your will. Doesn't matter what it is. Everybody's going to have something different, you know. It's not what you're doing, but how and why. You have the Four of Swords up at the top because you are learning how to rely on yourself and not need somebody else to tell you what's what. Okay, now Libra, a very social kind of sign, right? Very much into relationships and other energies. And I think you really do love sharing information with people. You love learning from other people, etc. I think we're kind of, we're shutting the doors, right? The mountain pass is closed right now because you're relying on yourself. You're kind of saying, you know what? I have everything that I need within me right now. I don't need to ask for advice. I don't need anyone's opinion. I don't need anybody to tell me what to do or how to do it. I don't need validation. I don't need anybody to give me credit. I don't need anybody to tell me I'm doing the right thing, right? And you maybe even feel that way about this tarot reading because what I'm telling you, you're doing the right thing. And you're kind of saying, I don't need to hear it, right? This is the one tarot reading that you don't need to watch. I hope you do because it's my job. But you're realizing that you have you have everything you need inside of you with your connection with your spiritual self and with the divine energy of the universe. You don't need anybody else to give you any kind of validation. You're not seeking that right now, right? Mountain Pass is closed. You are emerging from that transition as your spiritual self. I think you're in such alignment with your true self right now that you're kind of you're guarding yourself against any opposing energy, right? This is almost a stoic energy. This almost looks like a guard outside of a door, you know, because I feel like this is a real-time evaluation that you're acting as the judge of your own life. Okay, you're administering justice. Let's say justice card, right? So what this is a real-time evaluation of yourself and the world around you, people, everything. You're judging everything, and everyone, oh, well, we shouldn't judge, right? No, we should. We must. We need to be discerning. This is your higher discernment. You need to, in real time, judge everything that comes your way, every thought you have, every idea, every impulse, every relationship you have. You're not judging its intrinsic value. You're judging its relative value to you in your life in terms of what you are aspiring to for you in your life right now. And this is your very best self. So you're learning really and of course, you still have friendships and relationships. You're still interacting with the world, right? When I say the mountain pass is closed, I'm not saying that you're isolating yourself or you're becoming a hermit. What I'm saying is that you're learning that you don't need to rely, you don't need the validation. You're not asking for opinions. And when things come into your senses, information through impressions, right, through your senses, you're able to weigh them. How much weight are you giving the opinions of others? I don't think very much. How much weight are you giving validation from people who you don't need their validation, right? Not very much. The people that are telling you what to do or criticizing you, they are people whose lives you don't envy, right? It's kind of like, people are criticizing you in your life, but they are not leading by example. Does that make sense? So their opinions don't hold much weight for you, all right? Now, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do. It is totally free, and like I said, it really supports me, and I appreciate that. Your general energy is this Knight of Swords. It's another Libra energy, right? And it's kind of maybe the more active decision making, right? And it seems like there's more motion here. Like this is just like things are coming in, and you're able to judge them and weigh their value. Okay. Now the Knight of Swords here. This is more about the active part of that, where you're out in the world, you're making decisions, you're choosing what you want to do, what directions to take. Not based on what other people are telling you, right? But based on what you feel, what you understand, what Spirit's telling you, what's going on within you. You're doing it yourself, essentially. Relative to other voices in your life, other people that are trying to give you advice, right? Or criticize you. That you're making your own decisions, and you're doing so with confidence and with a swiftness. You're not here mulling it over. You're not here ruminating on everything. You're very decisive. You're very active. I feel like you have a high level of energy right now. And of course, the Ace of Wands in the environment here. This is you lighting your own way. Okay, this is you choosing what you are focusing on, choosing what you are committing your energy to, based on all these other factors. Excluding all those other factors, that you are shining the light on. Well, in this way, you're kind of shining the light on everything, on all of your relationships. And I think this is really choosing what to focus on. You're sort of excluding other things. Okay, so you don't have to waste a lot of effort, telling people how you feel about them and sort of getting rid of people from your life or saying no to things. Because by you saying yes to this thing, by default, everything else gets a no. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you are using your energy in this very positive way, and you're engaging with the world in a very confident way. This is all about your attention and how you are directing it. Okay? And of course, our Eight of Cups over here just seems kind of weak over here. So you almost feel bad for it, right? But that's the point. We're not going to feel bad for it. That's the life that you're not living anymore. And we don't feel bad about this. And if this was toxic relationships, if this was, being manipulated or used by people in your life, you're not doing that anymore. And even if you break up with people or you don't talk to these certain so-called friends anymore, and they may be upset, they may be saddened by that, but you are trying to sort of, you're trying to be a little bit solid in your heart, and you're not going to be emotionally manipulated. And that's a very important thing. Because the emotional manipulation, that's real, right? That's real. People are going to try to tug on your heartstrings to get you to come back and do what you were doing and be part of their life and put your attention on them. This is you choosing what and who to give attention to. See? It's not this. You're not going to be emotionally manipulated anymore. You've got this Five of Wands here, and this is your ability to to drive your car, drive your chariot, drive your life, live your life. You're the one in control of the steering wheel, as we see. You're the one in control of the throttle. You speed up, you slow down. Hit the brake sometimes you got to maneuver like this. You're the one in control. This is the card of sort of being aware of our own power and how we need to use it. We're not a passenger. We're not letting somebody else drive the car. You're in control. You're driving the car. Okay. Let's see the mystery card. What is the result of all of this? I want to see some earth energy. I do want to see maybe a 10 of Pentacles. I want to see an Empress. I want to see something kind of... I kind of want to see what you're looking at. You know what I mean? I want to see what it is you're aspiring to. In a certain sense, anyway. If you have a prediction, put it in the comments down below. Let's see what we have. Well, the Knight of Pentacles. I can't see what you're looking at in the future, but you can. This is the card of looking into the future and seeing the goal. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles is always looking at the future, looking at the 10 of Pentacles, right? It's quite funny, quite ironic, and that's Spirit's little joke to me, I think. Because I was saying that it's not about what you're doing, it's about how and why. And then I said, well, I want to see what you're doing. Spirit says, no, it's not for me to see. It's not for me, the tarot reader, to see what it is you're doing, what you're aspiring to, and where you're going. It's up to you to see that. And this is, you've got to have that spiritual vision of the life you want and go after it. You're looking at the dream come true, the details, right? What color's the wallpaper? What kind of carpet you have? You know what I mean? And that's what you're going after. That's what you're driving toward. You have to be able to see who you are, where you are, and what you're doing in the future, either a day from now, a week from now, a year, 10 years from now. And that's the path you're taking. That's the direction you're taking your life. And every decision you make right now, every judgment you make right now is affecting that future self, affecting your future life. I know you don't want this life. Are you making decisions, thoughts, words, and deeds right now, real time, present moment, here and now, that's going to create more of this? No. You are making decisions, thoughts, words, and deeds right now in the present moment to create your best life, the life that you truly are aspiring to. And that makes me happy, and I love that. I think this is a fantastic reading for you. Very powerful. We're going to do an extended reading too. We'll do a hexagram from the Jing. We'll do some oracle cards. There's a link in the corner. There's a link down below. New readings for Libra are on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Be sure to watch both readings. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you, and we're all in this together.